Hey everybody, what's up? I hope you're doing really well. Please allow me a moment to introduce myself. My name is DJ. I am a guitarist from the southwest of the UK. I've been playing guitar for about 20 years now, and I've always wanted to do a YouTube channel. It's something I've always dreamed of having. I'm inspired massively by people like Ola England, Xander Raymond Charles, Riffs, Beers and Gear, Samurai Guitarist, Music is Win, all these cool people that I watch all these videos of all the time, and I've always been super inspired by. And right now in my life, I'm at a point where I really want to be more involved in the guitar and music industry. Recently, just at the end of last year, I took over an old rehearsal studio in a nearby town, and with a lot of hard work, we've managed to turn that studio around. And so now I feel like my career path is set on this musical kind of journey, and I really want to elevate that by doing lots of different things within the music industry. And one of those things is I want to have a YouTube channel talking about the thing in the world that I love the most, family aside, which is guitars, music, chugs and heavy metal, and making the noises that we like to make around the guitar with those things in mind. I'm blabbering on. Today I thought I'd start my first YouTube video with a review of one of my favorite guitars in my collection, my Legator Ghost 7-string 10th anniversary edition guitar. It is one of my favorite guitars in my collection. I'm very fortunate. I've got 5 really lovely 7-string guitars that I play very regularly in my band. HollowKin, go check us out on Spotify and such. You know where to find us. And this is my favorite guitar out of all the guitars that I own from a playing perspective. It's absolutely fantastic. It's almost flawless, and it's almost perfect for how I play guitar and how I like to play guitar. And I wanted to share some of those thoughts with you today. If you're someone who's looking at getting a Legator guitar, looking at getting a fan fret guitar, looking at getting a headless guitar, and you're just not sure where to start, maybe some of this will help point you in the right direction. So without further ado, this is my beautiful Legator Ghost 7-string 10th anniversary edition. Here's the details. Okay, so this guitar is made in Japan. It has a bolt-on roasted curly maple neck. It is a 25.5 to 27-inch multi-scale neck and an 18-inch radius on the fretboard. It's got mother of pearl offset dot inlays and loom inlay side dot inlays, and it has that big old X on the 12th fret to mark the 10th anniversary edition. The body is a basswood body. It has 24 medium jumbo stainless steel frets, more on them later. This guitar has Fishman Fluence moderns with a push-pull on the volume control to select the different voices. There's a master volume, a 3-way blade switch, there's an LED kill switch, which is excellent, and Legator Ghost chrome locking nut and bridge. It also comes with a custom gig bag, but I don't have that. Again, more on that later. My favorite things about this guitar, aside from the ergonomics, because that's either going to be your thing or it's really not going to be your thing, the headless kind of vibe. It's such a simple guitar to play. It's really lightweight. It fits the body so well, whether you're going to play in the classical kind of position or a kind of traditional kind of position, whichever way you prefer, or whether you like to switch between both, it works really well. It's such a comfortable guitar to play, really well balanced as well. It's just a really lovely playing kind of experience. The neck is absolutely superb. The roasted curly maple is a really strong, solid, but also soft to the touch kind of wood. You really connect with the neck while you're playing this. The fretboard, fantastic. This one in particular is built to perfection. There's absolutely nothing that is cosmetically or functionally wrong with this guitar. It is absolutely perfect out of the box. I've had this guitar over a year now and it is still in such great shape. The frets are fantastic. The Fishmans, some of my favorite pickups. I love Fishmans. I've got Fishmans on a couple of different guitars which we'll explore through some of these series. The Fishmans are great in this. There's some absolutely fantastic versatility to be had, and it just really suits the vibe of this guitar, especially that they match the frosted white finish as well. I think that's so sleek, so cool. The kill switch is a nice added little extra. That's a cool little feature. It's not something that kind of drew me into the guitar, but it's nice to have it. I don't really use it very often, but it's fun when we're playing live. Just to chuck in a couple of taps on the kill switch is quite fun to use. And kind of play with as and when I kind of want to. The push pull is really, really handy as well, taking you into that kind of vintage PAF style of tone. And I use that quite a lot when we skip into like clean sections in songs and things in the studio and when we're playing live. And that's quite useful as well because they're quite hot pickups. Taking a little step back into that different voicing really kind of helps bring out the clarity in the notes. Fret axis is fantastic, getting right up to the 24th fret is easy peasy. The neck gets super slim right at the top, and the access through that bottom horn is fantastic. It's so simple to play. The negatives of this guitar, I'd say I only have two. So for me, the only things that I would change from a personal perspective, the frets, I wish they were extra jumbos. That's just personal preference. These are great, I enjoy playing these, but I do really like that modern ESP Schecter kind of extra jumbo stainless steel frets where it's just so effortless to play and effortless to fret. But again, that is purely personal preference. That's just what I enjoy to play. The other thing that I really would love to change about this guitar is the bridge. This bridge is fine, holds tuning really well, but there is no guitar I've ever owned where it is more of a faff to change the strings. It's fine, you can get through it, it's just not that much of a fun experience. It's just not that enjoyable, and it's quite fiddly and quite intricate. I've had other guitars, other headless guitars that have been way simpler to restring than this one. I've had a GOC, I've also got a Traveller guitar which is headless as well, and both of those are a whiz to change compared to this one. That's probably the only two negatives with this guitar. One thing I did want to highlight with this guitar is the reason I kind of got it, because this is an expensive guitar. At the time of filming this is about $2,500 US. It's about the same in pounds in the UK, probably similar in euros. But I got this for £650 new. And the reason I think I got it for £650 new is on the head, I'm not going to say headstock because it doesn't have a headstock, but on the head end of the guitar there is a bit of wood that has clearly been put in after manufacture. It's clearly fallen in the factory, been knocked or something, and they've had to repair it. So there is a noticeable, if you know it's there, is a noticeable difference in the wood at the very end of the guitar. And I've tried to get a clear image of it so that you can see what I mean. And I think, from what I can tell, that's the only reason that this was so cheap. I absolutely snapped off the arm of the seller when they were selling it. It came from a store on Reverb. It didn't come from an individual. It came from a reputable store, but it was super cheap, and I absolutely loaded my credit card up as quickly as I could when I saw it on there. It was the only one on there for that price. For some reason it didn't come with the gig bag, and it didn't come with any of the case candy or anything like that, but otherwise, apart from that, it's absolutely it was perfect. I loved it as soon as I got it. It's probably the first guitar I pick up when I sit down to play guitar, because it's just so easy to play. This is the point in the video where I'm going to ask you to like, comment and subscribe. Let me know down below in the comment section what you think. Is this your kind of guitar? Is this your kind of vibe? And also let me know what you think of the general kind of headless thing. I know it's not for everybody. Have you tried one? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Would you never pick one up? Do you only play headless? Let me know what you think down below. I'd love to have a chat with you down there and kind of mix it up and talk all things guitar. I'm a proper nerd when it comes to guitars, and I love talking about this sort of stuff. So any and all thoughts, get them down below, and I'll come and find you down there and we'll have a conversation. Thank you so much for joining me for my first YouTube video. I hope it went well. I really wanted to start my YouTube channel with a good video, so hopefully you've enjoyed this one. Hopefully you've been entertained and maybe you've learned something along the way as well. Please like, comment and subscribe. I'd massively appreciate it. I'd love to get to maybe 10 followers by the end of February, March time. That would be absolutely golden if I can do that. So if you can hit that like and hit that subscribe button, I'd massively appreciate it. I've got some more videos lined up, including a review on my Matt Hafey Les Paul, my Mark HollowKin PRS, my Solar T2.7 LN, and my Schecter C7 Silver Mountain as well. I've got more videos coming, so get subscribed and I will catch you again real soon. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I'll catch you in a bit.